friends. This is Mrs. Freilich. Today we are going to draw scarecrows, and we're going to put them in a cornfield, and we're going to give them a couple of crows. So let's get started. For this particular project, you just need a clean white unlined sheet of paper, a good pencil and eraser, and colored pencils. To make a scarecrow, what you'll do is you'll decide where the scarecrow is going to be in the field. We're going to put him maybe about right here. So we'll draw his face and his body. Maybe his arms go out to the side like so. And then he might have legs down here. And then he'll be on a stick. And he'll be relatively close. So we'll give him a funny little hat. Maybe it's like that. And maybe the brim goes down and it curves around, floppy, like that. It might have a ribbon on it. Okay? And so, because his head cannot be seen through the hat, we're going to erase the top to get rid of his little head, seeing through that hat. And then scarecrows have, maybe they could have X eyes, or you can draw eyes. Let's see. We'll give them eyes like this, maybe like this. And then he might have a little button nose with the little spots here and there. And maybe a little smile, right? And his hair is going to be made of straw, so it'll be very straight and chunky like that. And then you'll make several strands so that it looks like he's got a lot of hair. Okay? And then he might even have some in the back underneath his little burlap bag. And then for his shirt, let's say he has a little collar like this that goes out. And then maybe it's buttoned down. Let's say he's got 3 buttons, and you connect the little seam and then make a little shirt that goes out like that. Okay. And it goes out like that. And then his pants go down like so. Right? He's got a little zipper. And pockets maybe. And maybe patches on his knees. And you can make it look like it's sewn in. Maybe patch right here. And you could draw little lines like stitching. And that'll make it really look like that. Oh, and then we got to give him his shoulders and his arms going out. And then he might have little wrinkles there where you normally bend the elbow, like right about here. And then his hands are going to be hey too, so they're going to be straight out like that. It could be sticks, right? Maybe they use sticks for his hands. And then that like so, right? Okay, and then this stick right here, maybe he has little feet like sticks. Okay, like so. And then we'll draw this crow. He's not afraid of him, so he's going to come and he's going to look like he's going to land right on him. And we'll give him a tail back there, little body, curves around. His wings might be out that way. And then his wings might come out this way. right? Okay, and then it looks like he's going to land on him. He might be looking at him. Right? And then in the background, let's say the background is right about here. And then we're going to continue the line through here. And there's going to be corn in this field. And then it's going to have all these tall leaves, right? And you barely see corn on top. Barely see corn right there. And there's a little corn husk right there. But it's just going to be vague, very vague, because the main central thing is your scarecrow. So now we are going to color it up. So we're going to use yellow for the straw hair, right? And it goes back here, right? Oh, and sometimes straw might have a little tinge of brown, so you could add a little bit of brown in there, because straw can be many different colors, right? But mostly yellow. And let's say they do use sticks for his little hands, so you can color them up like so. And then they use sticks down here too for his little feet, because he's on a stick, right? And the stick is right here, big wooden stick. And it's okay to have lines, because in a way it kind of looks like the grain. Now, his straw hat might tend to be yellow. So you can kind of go back and forth like this to kind of show a weave, and then go straight up and down, because that will look like hash marking. Okay, and then it also might have brown in it, right? And then you can draw the lines going up and down, right? And then the lines going across like hash marking. And then you kind of make it look like it has texture, right? And if you do it real lightly, you can always erase. Now, for his little shirt, let's have him wear, how about an orange shirt? So we'll give him an orange shirt, and we'll color it up. And then if you go in the direction of how a shirt is, then instead of circles, because a shirt is not circular, and then color his collar, and then his sleeves might go out this way, right? So we'll color that up. Okay, all right. And then we'll color his buttons. Let's say his buttons are green, okay? So we'll color his buttons green. All right. Should we give him a green nose? That button is green. Okay. And then his pants are going to be blue, because pants tend to be, jeans are blue. So we're going to give him blue pants. And do you notice we're going up and down? And we kind of darken the outer rim so that we don't lose the shape of it all, right? And kind of skip over the patches, because that's going to be a different color. Yeah. So after you get done coloring his blue jeans, what we're going to do is we're going to color the patches, all different colors. Let's say they're kind of red, the squiggle. Let's say it has a little bit of yellow in it. And let's say it has a little bit of green in it. Okay, it's kind of one of those fabrics where it's just totally different, hodgepodge. So, because he has orange, maybe he has an orange band on top. Okay, so we'll color his band orange, right? And his face might be made out of a gunny sack. I don't know. So we're going to go ahead and color it yellow. And just a slight brown to it, ever so slightly. And fill that in, right? Okay. Maybe deepen his chin a little bit so you can see that definition. And give the horizon a little bit of brown. And you can just gently, ever so gently fill in the dirt. You don't have to fill it all in, but just to kind of give a little bit of color to the background. Okay, now the corn. The corn might be yellow, have tinges of yellow in it, right? Especially the corn on top. And the stalks are just kind of like a vague general implication that they are there. So you might see some green in it. Okay, so you'll mix green and yellow together, right? To show the husks are a little bit there. And this is just to kind of give a general idea that they are right there. Okay, and now for our black crow. All right, he might have an orange beak. Let's get that taken care of. Okay, and then he might, you know, be all black like this. All right. And if you draw him feathers like little short wisps, that actually might make it look more like feathers. Okay, so you have a semblance of that. And then you go over here like this and do his other wing. Okay, like so. And then you see that this little crow is not afraid of that scarecrow at all. He's swooping down. It looks like he's going to land right on his arm. So you can draw a little bit of blue in the sky, just kind of like back and forth, ever so gently, just to kind of give it a glow of blue. Okay, and then you are all done with your scarecrow. Good job. Well, I hope you had fun today drawing your scarecrow and giving him a nice background in the cornfield and giving him a couple of crows as well. So you have a wonderful day. See you next time.